Hello, fellow translators. So, I wanted to give you a quick update on something that you might have seen recently. And this is a poll. And this is a poll that I asked in several places. And one of the places was here on YouTube in the community section. I sent out a poll. And this is because I was interested in conducting a future webinar. I know I've been neglecting YouTube lately. And I thought I could kind of make it up to you guys by having a webinar for you. And I kind of wanted to see what you guys were interested in. So, I gave a couple options. The first option was I could hold a webinar on the first steps of becoming a freelance translator, and because I know this is something that's quite popular for people who are just starting out. And another option was getting set up on LinkedIn, which is something that I think is becoming more and more important for all freelancers. Another one is resumes for freelance translators. Now, this is part of a webinar that I already did in the past, but I know that section got the most questions and the most comments. And so I know this is something that's also that a lot of people are interested in. And then I also gave another option saying not interested in a webinar. And I said if you're interested in anything else besides a webinar, feel free to let me know in the comments. But I didn't receive any comments on that, so there you go. Now, there's a problem. As you can see, the clear winner here is First Steps to Become a Freelance Translator. Unfortunately, I posted it in 3 different places. So I also, in addition to the YouTube community channel, I also posted it on the freelance translation group. And here, the winner was Resumes for Freelance Translators. And so basically, LinkedIn is the tiebreaker because in the YouTube community channel, it was the First Steps to Become a Freelance Translator. Here was Resumes for Freelance Translators. First Steps, in fact, came in third. And the tiebreaker says it's a tie. Here we have a tie between the Freelance Translator First Steps and the Resumes for Freelancers. 43% each. We have a tie. So this is annoying, and I figured at the end the fairest way to do it will be to count the number of actual votes. As you can see, here it gives a percentage, but it's out of 23 votes. Here also, well, here it gives a number of votes, and so it's a lot easier. And here it also gives a percentage, but it gives you the total number of votes as well. So just doing a quick calculation, I kind of just plugged these in for. I did the top 3 because why not? And then the number of votes on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, the total number of votes. And as you can see, the clear winner here is First Steps to Become a Freelance Translator with 48% of the vote. So it looks like this is what the webinar is going to be on. Which brings me to the second point. I will do this webinar, but unfortunately I will have to delay it a bit. It turns out that my wife and I are going to be moving a lot sooner than we thought. We knew by the end of the year or beginning of next year we'd be moving, but it turns out we'll be moving in the next 2 weeks, and we'll be going to Taiwan. So we're going to be super, super busy, and I just really don't have time to do this webinar. My plan is to hopefully be able to do it, because when we get to Taiwan, we have to do quarantine for 2 weeks in a hotel, and I imagine while I'm there, I'll have plenty of time to do the webinar, depending on, how much noise my daughter will be making in the background or something. But so I might schedule something for then, and I'll try to find a time and date that works more or less for everyone. But I just wanted to let you know that the webinar is happening. It's going to be delayed by a little bit, but it will occur. It'll talk about the first steps to becoming a freelance translator. By the way, the Resumes for Freelance Translator is also featured in the first steps. And I'll, maybe discuss it. I'll emphasize it a bit more because I know that it also had quite a bit of interest. So I know it's important to quite a few of you. So I'll try to make a webinar that works for everyone. So in the meantime, just, be ready for that. And if you want, in the comments, you can let me know if there's a date and or time that works best for you, because I know all of you are, the people watching this video are kind of all over the world. And so I struggle to find a time frame that works for everyone. So actually, yeah, if you could let me know sort of what time frame works for you, either, based on whatever country you are, like, say working hours, Brazil time or something, or Greenwich Mean Time, or, however works best for you. If you let me know, then hopefully I can find something that works best, for most people who are interested in this webinar. But just to let you know, the webinar will be happening. It'll probably be happening in a few weeks, and obviously I will, do another video, make another announcement when we're closer to the fact. But I just wanted to let you guys know it'll be happening, and just to let you guys know that sometimes it's a pain to have a poll in a bunch of different places when you get a bunch of different results. And but otherwise, that's pretty much it for now. I'll keep you updated also on what's going on with the move and everything, probably on the community channel because it's easier there just to type in a few words. And but otherwise, I will talk to you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye. Savedum.